Hola amigos, bienvenido a Mexico.
Yeah!
That means hola amigos, welcome to Mexico.
We're Hayden and Aaron, and we spent the first 3 months of the year traveling through Mexico before returning to the States to wait out the pandemic. Since the US became the hotspot of the world, we made moves to get out of the country and decided to head back to Cozumel, Mexico.
We're about to finish up our 2-week quarantine here in Cozumel, Mexico, which you might be thinking to yourself, Mexico doesn't have a quarantine requirement. And you're right, but we're not assholes.
Even though we weren't required to quarantine, because there is such a big indigenous population here, we felt it was our responsibility to make sure that we didn't bring anything from the States to Cozumel.
In other words, don't come here on vacation for a week. So every morning we wake up at 6:30 a.m. and we go for a 5K walk, and it is hot.
But then we get to come back to our Airbnb and lounge in the pool.
We're super stoked that there's a pool here in this Airbnb. It's just like a couple of units in this complex. And so far it's been super quiet and really chill. Real chill. After walking outside in the morning for only an hour, dripping sweat, and my mask is completely soaking wet. I feel like I'm getting waterboarded. So while Aaron showers up and starts work in the morning, I like to spend a little bit of time before it gets too hot out on the balcony in this hammock, starting my day. Also, what do you guys think about these new glasses that I got? They're the transition lenses, and they don't quite get dark enough, but they've actually been super great because I haven't had to wear too many contacts, and so that's like a big bulk item in my backpack or in my suitcase that I have to carry around. So until I can get LASIK, I think these bad boys have already really helped out. What do you think? So because we're quarantining, we've only been to 2 places on the island so far. We go to the grocery store, and they make you step into a solution on the ground, like a disinfectant solution. They take your temperature and they squirt you with hand sanitizer, and that's pretty much standard in every place that you go into here, from what we can tell. And we also get a fresh juice in the morning, and we just discovered Chaya, and it's basically called Mayan spinach, but it's actually really sweet, and so they make a whole juice out of it, and it's absolutely incredible. It's like the best thing we've ever had. It has a little bit of a green flavor to it, but it's sweet, unlike spinach, so you wouldn't want to just drink spinach juice. That would be disgusting. And this has a naturally sweet, so there's no extra sugar added in here or anything. It's absolutely incredible. Apparently it has a lot of medicinal properties to it too. It lowers your blood pressure, it helps digestion, it does all sorts of really cool things. Cheers. After we spent 3 months in Mexico earlier this year, I think one of the best takeaways that we had from our experience was just how incredible the food is here. And while we spent a lot of time eating out at restaurants and eating food that was prepared by other people, and we can't do that here because we are quarantining currently, what we will say though is that the fruit and vegetables here are incredible. You've never had a mango in the United States taste like a mango, or a pineapple. The food here tastes the way it's supposed to taste, unlike the food in the United States that's filled with chemicals and doesn't have any flavor. It's time for breakfast. We're gonna cut up some of this fruit. A fun thing that we learned about pineapples is that in order to know that it's ripe, you pull out one of the leaves from the center, and if it pops right out, it's ready to go. So there's a reason why we pay people to feed us, because like honestly I just don't know what I'm doing in the kitchen. And apparently that goes for cutting up fruit too. I don't think these mangoes were fully ripe. They were a little bit different than the ones I had cut up a couple days ago, so I only ended up using one. And then, are you supposed to put pears in the fridge? I feel like either they're just not ripe or they shouldn't have been in the fridge in the first place, and now they're just like rock hard. So I don't know what to do about that. But the papaya was definitely ripe, and so was the pineapple. So excited about that. Let's try some of this pineapple first. This is my favorite fruit. It's like freaking incredible. It's like you would never find a pineapple that tastes like that in the United States. I always feel like I'm in a Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory, and they're like, the schnozberries taste like schnozberries. That's how I feel here with the fruit and the vegetables. Did you know that radishes are spicy? I had no idea until I ate one here in Mexico. Papaya's incredible. So the mango came out like stringy. Again, I think maybe just it wasn't ripe. Yeah, I think it probably needed a couple more days, so I'm glad I only screwed up one. All right, that's breakfast.
So now's a great time to tell you about Safety Wing travel insurance. As of August 1st, 2020, Safety Wing has added COVID-19 coverage to their travel plans, and that really made us feel comfortable getting out of the country. Click the link down below if you want to learn more about them, or visit veganvoyagers.com/insurance.
My absolute favorite thing in the whole wide world is a good storm. And the storms here are absolutely amazing. We've been listening to thunder, watching some lightning coming through. Now it's pouring rain.
Hey, look at my office. Usually I would have an ocean view, but as you can see, it's raining. But it's way back over there. It's been really nice having a nice comfortable chair, big size desk, really large area for me to sprawl out on. I usually don't have that. Usually I'm working at a kitchen table in a really uncomfortable chair.
It's time to show you our favorite Mexican snacks. First up, platanitos. These are basically just the banana runts. It's just pure sugar, they're vegan, but the banana ones are the best flavor. And honestly, I can't stop eating them. They're so addicting. I think they might be making my stomach hurt a little bit, but I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Next up on our favorite Mexican snack list is cacahuates, which are peanuts. But they have really delicious flavored peanuts here. And the best part is that you have to get the combo pack. So these ones are lime flavored, so they're a little intense on their own, really intense lime flavoring. And these ones are spicy, they're like hot nuts. And so when you put them together, it's magical. Lime cacahuate, hot cacahuate. Cacahuate. And when you put them together, they balance each other out. So one is too spicy, one is too limey. Together, fantastic. And you can find these in pretty much every single little like convenience store. They have them in the grocery stores. They have a bunch of different kinds of hot nuts. Some have like a cool little like crunchy outer shell on them. They're the perfect little snack before dinner.
So pretty much everything I've been eating comes out of a pouch. I've got 5-minute rice, pouch of beans, and soy riso. All you gotta do is throw the beans and the soy riso in the microwave, and about 5 minutes on a pot for the rice, and you got a whole meal. Sometimes two.
Are you ready to see the most beautiful aguacate? Do it, do it.
Watch this one be shitty.
Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. My baby. Aw. Failed.
Yeah.
There you go, 2-minute meal. Rice and beans and a half of a gallon of hot sauce. You're living off of that.
Yeah, I mean, when in Mexico.
So we just wanted to say that we're just so happy to be here in Mexico and not in the United States. You know, they're taking a lot more precautions here, and we actually feel much safer.
Yeah, even little simple things like when we go to the grocery store, you have to queue up, socially distanced apart. They open the door for you. They beam your head with a thermometer and take your temperature, and then they make you squirt hand sanitizer into your hands, and you have to wear your mask the entire time. Like,
Everybody's wearing a mask here.
yeah, and you know, one of the things we learned was that it's just there's such a big indigenous population here that people really banded together and said, let's save each other.
Yeah. So we're just so happy to be here, and we can't wait to show you all the really exciting things that we have in store for our time here in Mexico. So we're about to end our quarantine, and we're gonna have some fun. So when you're watching this, you're so